Yes. Now the oceans, they are one of the largest reservoirs of life we have on Earth. A very good morning, everybody. My name is Hardik and welcome to the Flash Safari. Alright, now before we start the show, I've got a couple of announcements as a reminder for you guys. First up, it is after the show. Please do not rush off. I repeat, after the show, please do not rush off. Just listen up for instructions from our guest relations officers. What's going to happen is they are going to guide everybody out of the amphitheater on a row-by-row basis. Now, second reminder, this pertains to those of you guys who have chosen to seat yourself on or very near the blue seats. Now, you guys are sitting in what we call the splash zone. There is a chance that you might get wet during this show, so if you've got any phones, cameras, electronic devices, valuable items, or even food that you do not want wet, now will be the time to keep them. Alright, last reminder, if you're not doing anything with your face, not eating, neither are you drinking, let's all be socially responsible and try to keep our face masks on. Alright, I've been talking so much, I'm ready for the show. The sea lion has been waiting to start the show. Hafiz, are you ready for the show?
Ready.
Okay, keep me ready. Now, let's dive into the western coast of the United States. We are going to meet our California sea lion. Now, you guys are in for a splashing. Good time. Do this. We would like to welcome everybody to the Splash. Oh wait, false alarm. Splash Safari. Alright, now ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, put your hands together. Give a nice, warm welcome for Billy. Alright, now accompanying him up on stage, you've got his trainer over there, and his name is Nok. Now, sea lions, they are fascinating animals. They can thrive both on land as well as underwater. Now, in the wild, when they need to, they can even swim up to speeds of 40 kilometers per hour. And when they are diving deep in the blues for their fish, they can even hold their breath for up to 12 minutes. Now, believe it or not, when they are hunting deep in the waters, they can go as deep as 20 meters. Okay, Okay, Philip. Oh, you're grinning. No. Why is this so many story in the morning? Hello.
Is it?
Yes.
Because he's very upset with me.
Oh, he's very upset with me. Okay. Philip, why are you very upset with me?
To mention
Okay.
something very important about him.
Oh, I forgot to mention something important about him. Do you have a clue? Oh, okay, I got it. Alright, I'm sorry, Philip. I was supposed to have started on the show by saying that sea lions are very intelligent, okay? But the important part is that the one up there in particular is the most good-looking of them all. Woo! Alright, all shy now, cheeky boy. Okay, let's show them some power. Come on, let's do this! Yeah! More than 200 kilograms on just those two front flippers. Very well done. Alright, now there's another animal in the animal kingdom that looks very much like the sea lion, but they are what we call true seals. Now, true seals, they look much sillier on land. Now, Philip is going to show us how they look like on land. Okay, Philip, how do they move on land? Alright, now the reason true seals move this way is simply because they've got shorter front flippers. Sea lions, on the other hand, have got larger flippers which are immensely stronger, making them moving on land as well as in the water easy for these guys. Alright, we got a couple of dance moves up on stage. Oh, helicopter first. Helicopter, helicopter. Spin. Okay, dance. Jigger jagger, very nice. Alright, he loves the attention. He's gonna finish off on the podium. Alright, how about a round of applause for the left up on stage? Yeah. Alright, you guys have seen how well Philip can move on land. It is now time to see how fast he can swim underwater. Here, come. Here. Philip, come on. Why? No, he's complaining the rain fall down. I don't know why.
He said he doesn't want to swim.
Oh, he doesn't want to swim. Okay, why doesn't he want to swim?
He said he saw something big and scary in the pool.
He saw something big and scary in the pool. Okay. Oh, the bonus thunder. Alright. I'm looking into the pool right now, but I don't see anything deep, big and scary in the pool. I only see deep waters over here. Oh, over here? You saw something over here? Nothing inside here. Philip. Okay, you want to go check for yourself. Okay. You take it a peek. Come on, let's go. Faster. Faster. Why? Oh, there's a shark in the pool. Philip, if there was a shark, you would have been breakfast. Yes, sir. There you go. 40 kilometers per hour, almost as fast as a moving car. Now keep your eyes on to Philip. He's going to be putting his streamlined body to the test with a belly slide. Yeah, very nice. Alright, now sea lions, they have been known to assist the US Navy in search and rescue missions underwater. Today, we're gonna simulate that situation with the help of a diving stick over here. Now what is gonna happen is I'm gonna toss the stick into the pool. It's gonna sink right down to the bottom of the pool and we're gonna get Philip to help us fetch it. But the trick is he has to find it first. Okay, Philip, it will not work if you're cheating. Cover your eyes. Hide your eyes. Okay. Alright, you guys see the diving stick going deep into the bottom of the pool. Okay, it's all down there now, Philip. This will be your Mission Impossible. Come on. Oh, it's too easy, that place. He's got it in just a split second. No! Alright, now for those of you sitting right up front, you're gonna see just how huge Philip really is. Yeah, we've got a handsome boy joining us for a show today. Now it's time for you to focus your attention through the glass panel. Philip will be making nice swirls in the water. This is what we call the corkscrew behavior. As he passes you by, I want you guys to focus your attention to his eyes. You will see that they are wide open underwater. Now sea lions, they've got a special membrane covering their eyes, which makes the scene on land as well as underwater easy for these guys. Now in the wild, this would make them the perfect predators, adapted to hunting in and out of the water indeed. Very nice. Alright, now we've come to the part of the show where we are going to test Philip's intelligence, alright? Now all throughout the show, you'll see both of his trainers give him his fish rewards. Now we all know that sea lions, they cannot do this one thing, which is they cannot resist their fish. So what's gonna happen is we're gonna test his self-control for today, alright? Now look over there. he's gonna place just one itty bitty piece of fish right in front of Philip. Okay, one fish. That's right. Okay, Philip, wait Wait. Okay, Philip can see the fish, he can smell the fish, he can almost taste the fish, but he will not go for that piece of fish until he hears the signal, which is one single clap. And it can come from the trainer himself or even you guys. So how about you guys? Try clapping your hands right now to distract Philip. Up on stage, come on, have a try. Yeah. Ooh, it's not working though. Alright, let me tell you something. Look at Nock's face, he's nervous, but he's still confident that it won't work. The reason is because it has to be one single clap, that is the secret, okay? So we're gonna try to do this together as a team. So after the count of 3, we're gonna clap one time. Hands up once you're ready. We're gonna practice first though. 1, 2, 3. Okay, very nice. Almost there? Oh. Wait, stay. You're supposed to stay. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Okay, we're gonna try to do this, okay, you guys? Get ready. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, last time. Okay, give it a nice tight one. I'm sure he's gonna get it. 1, 2, 3. Okay, almost there, but not quite yet. Now, Philip did not take that piece of fish, but I'm here to say that all of you are very easy to train. Very well done, everybody. Round of applause, special stuff on your back. Okay, now, it's time for you to clap. There you go. As you can see, he did not take that piece of fish until he heard Nock clap. Now why is it so? It is because he knows that when he's waiting up on stage, he is gonna get a whole lot more for a job. Well done, and that is what we call intelligence. How about a round of applause for all that waiting up on stage? Yeah. Alright, we are now going to slow down the pace and talk about some of the more serious things that Philip's friends in the wild are facing. We're going to be talking about the ocean's deadliest monster. It is not any killer whale, nor is it a shark. It is in fact plastic waste. We're going to be touching upon 3 main culprits for today. First up, we've got plastic bags. Now, plastic bags, they can easily be mistaken for food. What happens is marine animals, they eat them, they choke on them, eventually they die from them. Second culprit of the day, we've got fishing lines. Now, fishing lines, they can easily get entangled and entwined on the animal's neck and front flippers. Now, what happens is a very painful broken clipper. The big ouchie right there. Alright, now moving on to the last culprit of the day, probably the most deadliest one of all. We've got fishing nets that get left behind by the fishing industry. What happens is marine mammals, they get caught in them. They drown and they die. That's right. Okay, Philip. Die, finish ready. We're gonna wake up back. Hello, Philip. Philip! Yes! Go, let's go. We're gonna move on. Alright, now Philip says that he has 3 main things that you can do to help the planet though. Firstly, we got reducing, reusing, as well as recycling. We're gonna firstly reduce our materials with the help of a grocery carrier. Now this not only helps to make our shopping trips easier, but it also helps to cut down on the usage of paper as well as plastic. Now the second R of the day, we are going to reuse our things. Now Philip says that one of the things that is hardest for us to do is to stop wasting our things away. If we invest ourselves in reusable materials, such as a reusable water bottle, we can cut down on the wastage of one-time use plastic and other materials. Now the last R of the day, probably the most famous one of all, we've got recycling, and it comes with a very cute demonstration from the pair up on stage. Alright, now, he's gonna be the bad guy for today, but do not follow his example because you do not have a sea lion lying around to pick up your trash for you. This sea lion though, is going to bin it in. Well done! Alright, now, if Philip can do this, I'm sure all of us can follow up as well. Together we will help put a stop to the ocean, the deadliest monster. That's right. Alright, we've almost come to the end of the show. For those of you who have got cameras, take them out right now. Turn your thermal features on. Aim them towards Philip in and out of the waters. This is what we call finishing off the show with its own special way of saying goodbye. Effort for the show, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, put your hands together. Give it up one last time for Philip. Alright, now on behalf of all of us here at the Splash Safari, I will start with the superstar himself. We've got Philip right up there on stage, accompanied by two of his trainers. Today, we've got Nock as well as Howie over here. Now my amazing and talented soundman. Everybody look out! He's hiding in his sound box. His name is Sheikh Amin Nur Hafiz. My name is Hazik, and thank you guys for joining us here at the Splash Safari. Alright now, before we leave the amphitheater, I've got a couple of reminders for everybody. First up, which is to listen up for instructions from our guest relations officers. What's going to happen is they are going to guide everybody out of the amphitheater on a row-by-row basis. So what you've got to do is just remain in your seats until your row has been called. Second reminder, now this pertains to those of you guys who have signed up for your photography session. If you know that you have signed up for a photography session after the show, listen up for your cue number from my colleagues over here on the left-hand side of the stage. They will be calling everybody up in a chronological order, starting from ticket number 1. Alright, with that we've come to the end of the presentation. From all of us here at Animal Presentations, we do wish you have enjoyed your time here in the Singapore Zoo. Continue to have a great day ahead. Take care, stay safe, and it looks like it's gonna rain everybody, so stay dry. Bye bye!